Hello people of the interwebs, my name is Nigel and you might notice I'm playing some Ground War here today. And yeah, I don't even know what was going on. This was my first game of Ground War. I got this, hopped off and thought it was decent enough. It's not the best score, I finished 44-7, but I just thought it's quite entertaining compared to what the rest of them are. And yeah, Ground War is not what I thought it was, because I used to think Ground War was difficult, but then I'm usually on a 1 bar. I play Ground War now. First game on I get 3 bar, sometimes a 2 bar. Most of this game, so it wasn't bad. It was fairly decent connection because usually I just hop on and it's like everyone gets 3 to 4 bar and then I'm like on a lag switch just giving the 1 bar. And it's like boom, bullet shoots, then 10 seconds there, boom, bullet shoots. And that's in the background. That's what I hear from everyone else. I just get so much lag. I'm like that little dummy that just takes it all. But I hopped on and I think I might go for some really fast mobs in this game mode and a couple of double mobs if I can, because this game I actually get a few decent streaks, and I'd say after, I don't know, about 10 hours playing in this game mode I will have it mastered. I don't really like domination in this game, but in Ground War it's just so hectic that you can't even predict the spawn, so it's just all down to reflexes, which is kinda good because I like being on my toes the whole time. As in, when I play Kill Confirmed, I pretty much just know it off by heart. I can spawn trap you without flags. Seriously. Kill Confirmed, I can tell he spawned there, behind me, to the right, to the left, straight ahead of me again. I can just do that in Kill Confirmed. In this, it's kind of easy to manipulate where they're going to spawn from, as in if they hold C, which is where I like them in this, they're going to spawn around there, and A is also good. I haven't decided which is the best one, because I've seen them at both and both are alright, and even B at some points couldn't be that bad I suppose. I'd still reckon I'd prefer C though. C just looks the best and I think we had them there most of this game. But anyway, I do have a topic for today, because yesterday I wanted to discuss 2 topics, but 4 minutes I wasn't going to get through them. So sensitivity, right? I play on 7 sensitivity, and I know some people are going to be like, oh my god, that's way too high. It's not, right? Now listen to me, if you play on 2 and you're comfortable with that, and if you go any higher your aim goes to shreds and you just don't like it, stick on 2, right? But I used to play on 2, I played on it for about 12 hours and then I realised you could change it, then I moved to 10, it was like, what the hell is going on? So I gradually moved up and I brought it up to 10 eventually. And my accuracy wasn't bad, I could hold about a 19 to 20% accuracy with it. But my long range shot, it took me about 5 hours. Like, I'd need to play for an entire day before my long range shot would be really good. So if I was hopping on every day it wouldn't be that bad after like 3 games. But because of last year I was only allowed to play on the weekends, it wasn't the best, but I still played on it for some strange reason. And then this year I just changed it down to 7 because I didn't get to play that much over Christmas and all that. Well, not over Christmas, near the end of Christmas I just got sick and I couldn't play. I ended up watching loads of seasons of Dexter, which is a class show, but that's for a different commentary. So I just switched it down to 7, and when I got back and my aim was brilliant, I could hop on, and by the second game my aim was perfect and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. But then there are the people who say 7 is way too high, you can't control that. I can control that, in my own opinion I can. Some people may dispute, but I have a feeling I'd have better accuracy if I had a better connection, because I know not all my shots are connecting when it's dead on target. I know that for a fact. And like, people who play on 2 sensitivity and all that and use assault rifles have 22% accuracy. I have that, and I use assault rifles a bit, and I go for long range shots with an SMG, which is probably not the smartest idea, but I do, and here I die, and it was on kind of a high kill streak. I wish I could have kept it going. Little sniper streak in there as well, which was fairly cool. But well, you win some, you lose a lot in COD. But getting back to it, so if you're playing on like 2 or whatever, and you're comfortable with that, comfortable, what the hell was I speaking there? Turf from my mouth, Jesus. But if you're comfortable on that sensitivity, stay there, don't try and turn it up. Now sniping is a different part of this, there's like 2 different parts, but if you're going red gunning, then you need to find a sensitivity that suits you. Like, some people say lower is better. It's not always better. For me, I like high sensitivity because I like to be able to turn around quickly. I like, if I hear some guy behind me, I'm able to turn around, be ready right on the ground just as he comes around the corner in about half a second. I like to be able to do that. Some people mightn't, because they might have a different playstyle to me, but I end up getting into the shit the whole time, so it's like I really need to be able to spin around fast. And some people might say like 4 or 5 is fast enough. Yes, it is, but I sometimes snipe as well. That's why I like to keep it high a bit. Now, I know you're probably like, why don't you just go to 6 or something? Well, maybe you're not, because there's a lot of sensitivities. But it's kind of hard to describe. I like 7 because 7 is pretty much the lowest you can have for a trick shot. Or 7 is the lowest. I switch it up to 10 though on Modern Warfare 2 trick shot, although I rarely ever do that. And I tried to play on 10 recently, and my aim is just so bad compared to 7. Now, you might be able to handle a high sensitivity. If you're rocking like 15% accuracy on like 7, 8, 9, 10, you should switch it down a bit. Unless you're a hardcore sniper and snipe a lot, you really should switch it down a bit. If 1 in every 4 games you're using a red gun, you should probably keep it on the high sensitivity a bit, because those games that you do snipe are quite important to be able to get the jump shots. But say you snipe like me, maybe once every 20 games, something like that, something very rarely, you should consider switching it down a bit. Not a lot, because if you're sniping and you're a good quickscoper and you're quickscoping long range, you will actually have good accuracy. I put my accuracy down to that, even though somehow at the very start of my gaming I was using an RPD, ACOG, grip, and had 23% accuracy. What the hell was I doing back then? I was so stupid. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it in the commentary, and I have a new outro, kind of. It's gonna be, that's the crack, lads, or something like that. I don't know what. So I'll figure it out at the end of the video, but we're coming up now, so if you can leave a like. My final score is 44, 5 and 7. Not the best, but my first ground war in about 2 months. So yeah, shcrack, lads. Bye. Why would I say shcrack, lads? It's the end of the video. That was the crack, lads. There we go.